I'm doing this video so that I can give people information on how they can obtain a tourist visa to Ivory Coast from Ghana. So I have an American passport and I am currently here in Ghana and I needed to obtain a travel visa. If you go online, there isn't very much specific information that tells you how the application process goes and how long it takes. So that's why I'm doing this video. If you search obtaining a tourist visa to Cote d'Ivoire in Ghana, you will find maybe one thread, and that thread has frequent posts on it, but I realize that that information is fairly to very inaccurate. So, first things first, you have to go to this website that I will list in the information bar, which is called paymentvisa.cote and you have to pay for the visa first. The visa costs 110 euros. You make the payment online. You print out the receipt. Then you take the receipt to the embassy, which is located in Osu. You need to bring with you your passport, your yellow fever vaccination certificate, and you actually need to also bring with you copies of those items because they don't like to make copies there in the office. They want you to bring in your own copies. So make one copy of your passport, one copy of your yellow fever certificate, and bring one passport size photo with you, along with the receipt from the visa purchase and a letter of invitation. Now, a letter of invitation is basically if you're going to visit a friend or family member in the country, they need to write you a letter of invitation stating that you're coming on this date and leaving on this date, that you're going to see them. They need to list their address. They need to list their occupation and contact information, and then they are supposed to have that letter notarized and given to you. So for people who do not have a person who is inviting them to visit the country, I'm not sure exactly what you would do, but I was able to get a letter of invitation, which the embassy kind of gave me a little bit of a hard time about, but ended up accepting. And the processing time is about 2 days. I was told to come back in 2 days. However, I was in the area on the very next day after submitting my visa, so I stopped in to see if it was ready, and it was ready and available for me to pick it up. So I'm going to show you what mine looks like, just so you know. The visa actually has your photo in it, which they will take a picture of you at the embassy. So this is what it looks like. I'm sorry, my fingers are kind of blocking mostly, but this is what it looks like, and it's in French. Now, completing the application. When you get to the embassy, it is a one-page application written in French, somewhat translated into English. You fill out your name, your passport information, the date of issue, your date of birth, your address here, the address to where you're going, the contact person's information, how long you need a visa for, so on and so forth. It's one sheet of paper. You fill it out in the office. You hand it to the women who process the application, and then they submit it and let you come in and take your photo immediately, and then they tell you to come back and pick up the visa when it's ready. Obviously, because the first step in this process is to go online and pay for the visa first, you're guaranteed to receive it, which is a little strange because I was under the impression that you can apply for a visa and be denied. But with the way that they do it here, you go onto paymentvisa.cotedivoire.com, whatever, I'll find the exact website, and you pay for the visa before you go to the embassy. So I guess once you pay for it, then you definitely have to get the visa. I recommend that you go at least 5 days before your date of travel, whether it be by road or whether it be by plane, to make sure that you have enough time if they give you any kind of runaround. Do not expect the women in the office to be very friendly or inviting or welcoming. They may probably speak French to you. The payment visa website is also in French, which you will have to translate into English. So hopefully that helps you. The website that I found online that was supposed to be the Cote d'Ivoire from Ghana guru website stated that you had to pay in francs for the visa. You had to have 5 copies of this, you had to have that. I found all of that information very inaccurate. And while I was in the embassy, which is very small, there was a sign that was posted on the wall that said, effective October 2011, all visas must be paid for on this website. So I don't know why, as of 2012 and early 2013, that website was saying that you have to pay in cash and you have to pay in francs and you have to do this and you have to do that. That may be something that I considered a little bit shady, but hopefully this helps you. I will also list the number for the embassy because the website, like I said, the embassy's website is in French. The payment visa website is in French. The embassy's website lists the phone number for the embassy incorrectly, and that is because at some point Ghana changed the landline access codes from 21 to 30. So they still have it listed on their website as 21, but it's actually 30. And I didn't realize this until I was calling for days and couldn't get through and searching multiple websites. They all had the exact same phone number listed, which is wrong. So I'm going to list the accurate website and not the website. I'm going to list the accurate phone number for you in the information bar. Hopefully this makes the whole experience a little easy for you. You will not be able to purchase a ticket online for, okay, well, let me not say that. You may be able to purchase a ticket online. There are maybe 2 airlines that you can purchase tickets online from. One would be Emirates, the other one would be Asky. The ticket prices to me are expensive. You can fly to Europe for the same amount that you pay to fly to Cote d'Ivoire. If you are not purchasing a ticket online, you will have to go to a travel agent or to the airline's office and pay in cash, 100% in cash. So be prepared to do that as well. Like I said, hopefully this helps you. I don't really have oodles and oodles of information about this. I'm just giving you the information I obtained from my personal experience as of yesterday. So thanks for watching.